3 ways for using ChatGPT's new agent feature for e-commerce. If you've been up to date with AI news, you will know that recently ChatGPT put out a new update, and it's like an agent update. And in this video, I'm going to show you very quickly 3 methods you can use it for e-commerce right now. I think this is going to be one of the most groundbreaking innovations in AI at this point. So today is almost the beginning of August. It's not really ready yet because it's a pretty new thing, but still you can use it for ecom in these 3 ways, and it's going to help you do many things, I would say. So automating tasks, creating better ads, better research, better landing pages, and so on. So despite it not being mature technology yet, of course, it's going to get better, of course. Still, it can help you with a lot of things, automating some tasks and do things that can help you grow your revenue. All the methods that I'm sharing here are means to be increasing your sales and your revenue. So let's get straight into this. Also, you're gonna get access to the same file right here, so you can copy and paste the prompts here, because you're gonna see that there's like instructions here. You're gonna get access to this, so you can just copy and paste everything and make everything faster. You're gonna find it in the description below. So let's get started. The first agent is this one here. So a review miner and voice of customer report generator. What this does is this agent automatically mines product reviews across the web. So your website, Amazon, and you can do the same thing for your competitors, and generates a structured insights report that you can use for landing page copy, ads, pretty much everything around your marketing. So email sequences, offer positioning, EDC scripts for A/B testing if you're running some A/B test campaigns. And it pulls review data from platforms like Amazon, your website, JudgeMe, Trustpilot, Google reviews, and more. It then classifies the reviews by pain points, desires, objections, beliefs, and benefits, and packages everything into a format that's ready for use for copywriting and creative development. And as I said before, you can do this for your own brand. If you don't have any review, you can just take your competitors and you can scrape their reviews as well. So pretty good way to get some customer data, understand what they want, what they don't want, and so you can write better and more accurate copy. And typically better and more accurate copy is going to increase their conversion. So again, it's important because reviews and in general qualitative data is one of the most underutilized marketing assets in your generally in ecom, because they contain a lot of very precious information. So the customer thoughts, their pain points, what they're suffering from, what their desires are, and so on. And before AI, before this agents thing, you would have to just scrape everything on your own, or you would have to need a VA to scrape your reviews or competitor reviews from different websites, Amazon, Google, Trustpilot, and so on. So time consuming. Right now, you can just take the URL of your brand, and this agent is going to create your doc in minutes. And the good thing about this is that it's going to do everything in the background. So you don't have to stay there. You can do other things. You can work on other things. You can go eat something, and the agent is going to do the work for you. So let's now get into the instructions. It's very simple. You just have to go on ChatGPT. I've done this already, so I'll make it easier for you. You have to open up a new chat. You're going to go in the chat here. You're going to click on tools, and you're going to see, somehow I can't see it here. So just open up a new one here. And you're gonna see agent mode, and you're gonna see new here. So you're gonna have to click here, and then you can put in your instructions. So the instructions are this one here. So you are a review mining and voice of customer research assistant. When I give you a link of a product or a brand, follow the steps. So identify the product type and niche from the page content, search for customer reviews on different platforms, extract and analyze the reviews, aim for 100 plus if available, and extract the following insights. Something that we usually do is we include direct customer quotes, because if we use the same language that customers use in our copy, it's going to be better and it's going to convert better. And then finally, when I create a sort of report, so like a document that includes a summary, 5 pain points, 5 benefits, 5 objections, copywriting angles for testing, at least 10 real review quotes that reflects the key emotional triggers, 10 direct response headlines for the product, and also a list of the 5 main benefits of the product as the reviewers say, so using their sales language. This information here, you can then reuse it for copy for, again, landing pages, ads, emails, even SEO or social media content. So you can use this for pretty much any piece of content you're going to put out. And then we say that we're going to put this as a Google Doc, so in a Google Doc format, so that it can be handled the copywriter or used in pretty much every part of your marketing. The final output should be clean, organized, and insight rich, not just raw quotes. Default to English reviews unless otherwise specified. So this is obviously for American English brands. If you are Italian, German, or French, you can just change the language here. Then here is where you're gonna have to customize the message a little bit. You're gonna have to put your brand link, so your homepage link, and also the link to your product page of the bestseller or of the product that you want to analyze. So you do all of this, you get this prompt ready here. And then here I forgot to put a prompt at the links, so the links are here. And then you can see here, you're gonna see this. So you are gonna see what the agent does in real time. So I'm gonna put this at the beginning. So the agent is basically gonna set up a desktop inside ChatGPT, and then you can see like what ChatGPT is doing and what the agent is doing here. So you can see that it's scrolling to the tabs, and if you like go through all this, you can see that like is looking for, is researching things, looking at the reviews and so on. So you can then check everything. If there's something wrong, maybe it's like going in another direction, you can just stop it and pause it and restart. But this is how it works. And the final output that you can generate is something like this. So in this case, we got it as a PDF, and I've asked it to, instead of giving it as a PDF, because the PDF is not really well formatted, because it's looking like this. So I just asked him, the ChatGPT to give it in the chat. So this is the output. You're gonna get a summary, the pain points that are mentioned in the reviews, the benefits as they report. So they might be different from the benefits that you mentioned. These are the benefits that are mentioned in the in the reviews. The objections before purchase, emotional language. So what they say, like what's their exact words that they say. Angles we're testing here, so we've got some like ideas that we can use for ads and funnels. Real customer quotes reflecting emotional triggers, whether they're negative, neutral, and positive. So like you can see also like the weaknesses of your product. So in this case, for example, 3 months, 0 changes. The return policy is a joke. Something neutral, so maybe it works for others. They didn't notice a thing. Package is lovely, the product not so much. This is actually a little bit negative, I would say. Then we've got the positive, so my mood improved, best sleep of adding years, love that is all natural and non-hormonal. It's like a fog lifted from my brain. So you're gonna see like different state of minds of customers, and then you're gonna have the 5 benefits. So this is something that, for example, if you've got a product page or a landing page, you can put this into the like hero section. So wake up rested, balance your mood, deflate the bloat, control your hormones naturally, no hormones, no guesswork. So this is, we already have some data, some copy that we can use for landing pages and other content. Then what we can do here, if you want to use AI to write copy, you can just get all this document here, make it a PDF, download it, you open up a new chat. I recommend using Cloud for copy because it's better than ChatGPT. You put the PDF there with all of your research here, and then based on that research, you can come up with headlines and even like full landing pages, full ad scripts. So a pretty cool thing you can do, and it's gonna save you quite some time. That was the first one. I'm gonna move on to the second one, which is an influencer list builder and scraper. This is probably more simple, and I think at the current state, this is the best thing that AI agents can do. So automating repetitive tasks, and this is one of them. And in this case, we're going to analyze the product and the niche, so we don't even have to tell it like what our product is and what our our audience is, because the agent is going to do that automatically. Then we're going to find 20 to 50 relevant influencers who match your target audience. We're going to filter them by follower count and get all the platform links and everything. And then we're going to get a list that we can hand to the outreach team if you have a VA or something that can reach out to them and ask them for a partnership. This again is important because finding micro-influencers manually is slow and inconsistent, and this agent likes to generate an outreach ready list in minutes. Filter by platform, follower count, nation, language, so you can scale EGC or ambassador program faster. So this makes all of your processes faster, and also I think it gives you a better quality list. So again, let's go look at the instructions. Again, you want to follow the same process before, so you want to open up a new chat and click on the agent feature here. And then you want to, first, you're going to see this prompt here, so the instructions. There are some things that you need to fill in here. So this is the prompt. So you are an influencer sourcing assistant based on the brand or product that provide, extract the niche, core audience, and key product categories. So here you're going to have to put your brand link, so the homepage. And here is the bestseller, so you want to put the product page link. Then search for 20 to 50 influencers. I would say I can keep it to 50 because usually you want 50 or more. Under followers by default. So here, this kind of depends on your strategy that you have with influencers. You want to like specify a certain amount of followers that you want the AI to look for. It can be 1 million, can be 10,000, can be whatever number. So I'll put XXX here, but obviously you can put your own amount. On Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, I'll create content related to this niche. For each list, the name, platform, link to profile, follower count, and short content description of 1 line. Now we want to make sure the quality is good, so we say make sure to speak to the right audience, to the right language, and match the brand's target audience, prioritize high engagement and EGC style creators. The goal is to find influencers that can sell our product efficiently. Let's now go to the chat here. It's this one here. So you're gonna have to put the link of the brand, the link of the bestseller, and then here I put less than 200,000 followers. Then you're gonna see the agent working. Usually, like it typically takes 10 to 20 minutes, so don't be afraid if you see the agent taking like 15 to 20 minutes. It's fine, it's normal. Like for example, the first one took I think 8 minutes, not 9 minutes. The second one took 10 minutes, so it takes some time, but it's working for you, so it's a pretty good amount of time. And here again you can see the agent working, so you can see like reasoning and thinking about what to do. Pretty much that's like what the agent does. Setting up the desktop, looking for information on the internet, and then in 10 minutes you're gonna have your report ready. So that's the agent in action. Now let's look at the end result. So we've got like an introduction here, so brand and audience analysis. This is like a sort of like intro to like the analysis, target audience, and the product categories. So hormone balance, which is the main target of this brand specifically, good health, metabolism, sleep, vitamins and minerals. And here you can find what you are interested in, so the list of the influencers. So name, platform, profile, followers, and like a background on their profile pretty much. So one, you can see the platforms, the links, the followers, and also like what they do and what they post about. And here I think he gave me 50 here. So I can just download this list, give it to your VAs, or you can do it yourself, and you can reach out to this to these people here. One thing that you can do to enrich all of this, and you can do that in a follow-up message, you can do something like do research for each one of these influencers and come up with like a first line, a personalized first line that we can use to reach out to them. This way you're gonna be able to craft a personalized message, so that it's like more likely that they reply. You don't have to actually craft the messages because the agent is gonna do that for you. So you just have to go and follow up here and say something along the lines of, now please analyze the profiles, and for each profile I want you to write a personalized first line that we can use for our outreach. That's pretty much what you need to type in, and it's gonna generate you the personalized lines. So pretty cool feature. And then obviously you're gonna have your output, give it to the VA, and you're gonna reach out to influencers, sign some partnerships, and make more money. Let's now move on to the last agent. So this is probably the best one, especially if you're running a lot of ads on Meta, or if you're going heavy on direct response, or like just like heavy marketing. Agent 3, Ad Angle Spy, and Offer Breakdown Agent. So What this is in this case, you input your brand name, and the AI agent automatically identifies competitors in your niche. So DTC, Shopify brands, not Shopify necessarily, but very similar brands to you. It searches their ad accounts in the meta ad library. It analyzes their ad hooks, angles, and positioning, clicks through their CTAs to examine the landing pages and offers, breaks down the structure of each offer, so the bundles, urgency, like the positioning, the copy, pricing, bonuses, guarantees, and so on. It summarizes the best angles and makes recommendations for how to counter or replicate them. So if you're doing some funnel hacking, some funnel spying, this is the agent for you. This is important because if you're running a scale, you're in a battle for attention. Most brands just guess their angles or choose performance blindly, or they just maybe copy something that they see from other brands, but that's not really the way to make this work. This agent lets you spy strategically and turn competitive ads into launchpad for your next high-performing campaign. So this, in short, makes your ads more likely to perform because you can analyze what's working already from your competitors. Every week, it keeps your strategy fresh, gives you new angles, new scripts, new landing pages, and helps your team launch faster. So again, let's look at the instructions here. We're gonna paste this prompt into ChatGPT, again, making sure to select the agent mode. So again, go here and click on agent. It can happen in this case because this is slightly more complicated task that we are asking it to do. So it can happen that the agent pauses. In that case, just tell it to continue. I think it happened here in this example here. So it stops sometimes, especially if it goes on Facebook, because there's some privacy issues. So you just tell it to continue and it's gonna continue the work. So this is the message, the instructions that you have to put in. You are an advertising intelligence agent. When I give you the name of a brand, follow the steps. So identify at least five competitors. You can also do 10, 20, 50. Let's do 5 for the sake of this example. Based on the product category, positioning and market, geography optional. Search each competitor on the meta ad library, and here's a link to the ad library. Then search for the brand name. Make sure that there's at least 50 videos popping up, and the links in the ads are redirecting to the brand actual website. This is important because obviously if you go on the ad library, you're gonna see that if you, for example, type the name of a brand, you're gonna see different advertisers. So I want to make sure that the AI is actually pulling up the right account. Filter by country. So this is what we have to do when we go into the ad library. Find active ads, focus on video and image ads with copy that includes strong hooks, testimonials, or offers. Then for each ad, we want to extract the text ad copy. If the ad has got a CTA link, follow it to the landing page. And then on the landing page, we're gonna identify the offer structure, so everything about the offer. Note the congruency with the ad copy. So how congruent is the copy of the ad and a copy of the landing page. And also we're gonna make some analysis on the angle type. So the type of angle that's being used both on the ad and the landing page. Then we're gonna return a clean summary in the structure. So here we also tell the agent how the output should look like. Repeat for each competitor, then return a show recommendation report for how we should test new ads or landing page variations based on this intelligence. And here you wanna fill in with your brand info, so our brand name is, and here you're not gonna put your URL, just like your brand name. Website is, and here you're gonna put your URL. The homepage is fine, but you can also do the product page. We now go here. This is the instructions. Again, agent mode here, and then it starts working. This took a little bit more. I think it was like 15 minutes more or less. And I think this is the coolest one because you can see the agent going through the Facebook ad library and looking for the ads. So something like this. So you can see the agent working. So is looking for like the brand name here, and he's like recognizing the ads, the copy, and everything. It can filter for the correct brand. This is honestly surprising. I didn't know it was able to do this. You can see here that it's like looking for the exit company. So in this case, it's Provitalize Probiotics by BB Company, and he's looking at the ads. I'm gonna skip a bit forward. And you can see that it looks for the ads here. Actually, let me go back a little bit. It looks for the ads, it notes down the copy, it clicks on the call to action, it lands on the product page, on the landing page or whatever, and it does all the job. So this is great. And then after this, you're gonna see the full report. So competitor intelligence, you're gonna find, in this case, it's like, I think 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for each one of the competitors, you can see the ad hoc summary. So for example, ManyLabs, ads feature crisp visuals and simple copy, shop register date, day edition approved, formulas and discover science-backed menopause relief at ManyLabs. So this obviously does not analyze the videos, because at the current technology state, it's not able to go on the videos and transcribe them in real time. So yeah, it's just like the ad copy, but then it breaks down the offer. It also sends you, it gives you the links. Oh, it's not working here, but this is a ChatGPT problem. It gives the links, the offers. So 30-day supply for $49.99 at one time, or a subscription with $39.99. The funnel flow, so kind of funnel hack their funnel. So add to product landing page. The page lays out the benefits, relief from hot flashes, support for hair, skin, nails, and encourages subscription sign up. What stands out, and the cool thing here is that based on the research that it's done on your brand, it tells you where the opportunity is. So what is something that maybe the competitors are not doing that well, and that you can do better. So, and also gives you headline and angle inspiration. And it does this for all of the competitors that it's looking for. So pretty cool feature, saves you a lot of time. And at the end, you're also gonna get recommendations, like overall recommendations for the brand name. So ad hoc themes, the offer, what to do offer-wise, guarantees, how to structure the funnels. So here it says that most of the competitors are having education funnels, so you should do the same thing. Positioning and testing new creatives. So this is probably the best agent out of all three, but obviously you can test all three and let me know what's the best one. And this is pretty much it. So again, you can get access to this same file right here, to the same document. All you have to do is you go in the description link below, and you're gonna find the link to access this, so you can copy and paste everything. And that is pretty much it for these agents. Let me know if you're able to set them up, and let me know if you're able to get some good outputs out of this. Any questions, just let me know, and see you guys in the next one.